Kyushu, and then it's expected to drag itself right the way along the spine of Japan. It could, as I say, cause catastrophic flooding with 400-500 millimetres of rain forecast. It's tropical air in there, it's very warm. As well as that, northeast China and Korea still getting some rain for the remnants of Typhoon Muifa as well. As we head towards Australia, it's the south and the east again at risk from a little bit of flooding. The river level's still very high here. It's been so wet, and over the weekend cold enough to bring snow down at this time of year to relatively low levels. But further east into New Zealand, the high pressure keeps these weather fronts largely at bay until we start in the beginning of next week. For more on those weather stories, head online. Hello, this is BBC News with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. King Charles and his 3 siblings hold a vigil for their late mother, Queen Elizabeth, as she lies in state in Westminster Hall. Thousands continue to queue for hours to file past the coffin, with the line stretching for miles through the streets of London.
I'm Mark Lobel in Westminster. I'll be talking to some of the tens of thousands here to say their final farewell to the Queen.
Earlier, King Charles ended his tour of the UK in Cardiff, addressing members of the Welsh Parliament and greeting crowds who came to welcome him.
I take up my new duties with immense gratitude for the privilege of having been able to serve as Prince of Wales.
In other news, Ukraine will exhume hundreds of bodies found in graves outside Izium, a city recently recaptured from Russian forces.
It's only now, after the Russians have been pushed out, that the authorities can really investigate and can establish how many victims they left behind.
Hello and welcome to audiences in the UK and around the world. The Queen's 4 children, led by King Charles, have held a vigil at Westminster Hall, standing in silent contemplation around their late mother's coffin, while members of the public filed past quietly to pay their respects. Earlier, the queue to see the Queen lying in state reopened after a pause of several hours, but mourners are being warned of a wait of up to 20 hours in chilly overnight temperatures. The King and the Queen Consort, Camilla, concluded their UK tour earlier in the day in Wales, where the King addressed the Senedd in both English and Welsh. Our coverage starts with this report from our royal correspondent, Nicholas Witchell.